So we're live. Yes, I think so. Welcome to our Pacific Review S stand-up. So today with me here it's Vijay and Patrick. Today we'll start with Patrick. Tell us what you've been doing today.
Okay, so I reviewed, I want to say PRs, but maybe just one PR. Yeah, I think I looked at Vijay's after she made the changes, and it looks good to me. I was focusing on areas that Hua was not, Vijay, so I don't know if he was okay with it, but anyway, the stuff that I was recommending, I saw the changes, looks good. I submitted a PR for Jasmine test for the agency person JavaScript file. And I created a PR for Jasmine tests for the job applications JavaScript file. And I'll probably leave it out there for a bit. These are not necessarily MVP, but as I find time, I'll just get to them. I wanted to do a little bit more Jasmine anyway. So that's pretty much it. And I was on the stand-up this morning, Martin Fowler, and that's it for me. No blockers.
Okay. You said you created PRs or created issues?
I created a story for Jasmine test. I also submitted a PR for a Jasmine test.
Okay.
One PR. Yep.
Cool. Any blocker?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Vijaya?
Yeah, I updated my PR based on the Patrick comments. After that, I'm working on Pandit implementation and the company's controller. I finished the policy and I'm working on policy spec test. Right now, I have a doubt in a controller. We did not implement anything in the edit method in company's control.
Okay.
Working lot time, if you have time, we can discuss. No blockers.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
Good.
So me. This morning I merged two PRs, I believe. Now I corrected the. So I have corrected what? I have corrected.
We had the wrong email confirmation link.
The links were wrong they were wrong in all emails. Mm-hmm. So what I did, I created an environment variable that will store that information, and then we can have it different between environments or something. And also I left it as an optional variable. If it's not there, it just uses matplus.org. So we are more or less safe there. So I merged your PR as well. I think I reviewed some PRs yesterday and today. I didn't review the latest. I don't know. Did you do any change today, Vijay? I think I didn't review anything today.
I did this morning.
So if you did some changes today, I will look through them. Another thing is I did some changes on some PRs that I made for Hangout connection and for the bots as well that Sam asked for, and I created more or less the structure that will be used on the async voter. I attended the whatever Scrum that was this morning, the one that you didn't, Patrick. So
which one?
I did the next one.
Oh,
I attended the next
Kent Beck one. I think it's the Kent Beck one. Yep.
Eventually.
Yeah.
And I talked a little bit with. Okay, now I'm gonna butcher him. Sigu.
Yep. Sigu. Yep.
Sigu. Okay, and I talked a little bit with him. He was still stuck with a problem with Firefox. Me and Sam gave him a hand. I passed him the binary that he needed to have in order to the version 46 of Firefox, and told him where he could pick it up. He said he would pick it up today. and maybe tomorrow, and that we could connect tomorrow in the morning and talk about that if he has any more issues. For me, I think that is all. I don't have anything else, or do I? Yeah, today I was walking through our waffle stories. Okay, let's say it a bit loosely. I was not walking through. I was just moving the MVP up, and I realized that we need to sit down as a team and we need to look through the things that we have there and see if they are already done, if they are not done, what are we missing in order to complete the MVP. And I'd like to do that somewhere between this week and next week, meeting. And that was it. That's my idea. I know it will have to be somewhere around in the morning. I know that you'll not be today, tomorrow, and the day after. Am I right, Patrick?
Yeah, I can't make it next 2 days.
Mornings. Okay, so
Well,
maybe next week we can sit down as a team and have some sort of, it's not a sprint planning, but something similar to that, in order to talk a little bit about the stories that we still have left, and it'll be good because it's gonna boost people up, because the amount of stories on the MVP, it's quite small now. I think that would be nice, and maybe bring an extra incentive on there. And also it will help me prepare the next meeting with Chet, so that would be awesome.
That's good. Maybe we can have some of the Asia team, if they're available, join.
Yes,
that'd be great.
That's why I was saying maybe try to do in the morning, not as early as you usually do because of Vijaya, but maybe try 10, see if they are available, and see if we can use it. I don't know. I don't think we have any tool that allow us to schedule this, but
any what that allows us to schedule it?
Any tool that allows us to schedule
tool
times.
Yep.
So that's the update from my side. And now I'm just rumbling. Do you guys have any question? Anything that you'd like to talk about?
I have a couple of things. One is I can't make this stand up for the next 2 days as well, so morning nor this one. Okay. Also, did Sam, when on the Kent Breck Scrum or whatever the heck that name is, did he talk to you about the idea of expanding the Pacific Rim Scrum, this one, to include a companion schedule at the meetup.com for remote pair programming, and getting those people involved, whoever might join from that site? Did he talk to you about that? Because
no.
Okay,
so
I said I was
completely new. I have no clue what you're talking about.
Yeah, so evidently
he wants to do something with meetups, but I'm not sure what.
There's a site, meetup.com, and there's a group there called Remote Pair Programming that's been rather dormant, I guess, but he's been associated with that. So what he did, he went in there and he created a parallel schedule for the Kent Beck Scrum with a pointer to the Google Hangout. Well, yeah, I'm not sure how he got the Google Hangouts in there, but I think he's actually updating that site with a Google Hangout link. So he says he's starting to get people coming in from that site. And the idea is that we bring in more voices. We can talk about AV projects. We can also talk to other people about what they're trying to do, and then spawn pair programming after that is his idea. So he asked whether we ought to do that in Martin Fowler. I said, well, maybe it'd be better to have more AV sites on Martin Fowler, because I know there's a lot of AV projects. Because I know there's a lot of projects that use European, Asian, and African people. And it seems like if we can combine them into one AV Scrum in the morning or afternoon their time, that'd be great. But I suggested, I agreed that the Kent Beck one makes sense. And I also said Pacific Rim US Scrum, this one, I think it makes sense because it's usually just the three of us and it's really quick. We could still do what we do, but we could also have other people participate, and maybe we get more participation in this project or AV overall, or just expanding our community. So that's the
Yeah,
idea.
I think we're having some issues here. I don't know why, but looks like that we are having lesser people attending scrums, attending the stand-ups, and I'm not sure the other projects are, but they look a little bit stopped from what I do understand. Not sure what is motivating this, but that's a perception that I have currently, is that there is some sort of issue here.
Well, you know, the guy Junior, who joined us last night, he had joined the Martin Fowler earlier that day. Or was it the reverse? He joined us last night and he joined Martin Fowler this morning. I think that was it. Anyway, he came from the meetup site. So he followed a link, ended up at a hangout and started to get involved with, hey, what's happening with AV? Let me check this out. So that may be a little way to bring in some more people to participate. So anyway, yeah. I thought it sounds like a good idea. We could try it. If it doesn't work, or if it's disruptive, we can cancel it.
I doubt it's disruptive, but we'll see. I'll just wait. I'll try to talk to Sam tomorrow or something, and see.
Yeah, I told him that I would talk. He asked. I said, you know, my opinion, it sounds good. I'll let you know, and then you guys can connect and maybe make it happen.
Okay, I'm okay with that. I'll try to talk to him tomorrow and see.
Great.
Where he is on this. Where he's on this.
Yep.
Okay. So, anything else?
That is the another meeting, or you are merging this one to? You guys are talking about the Canback.
This one too.
That is another.
It would stay this meeting, Vijaya, at this time, but people from this meetup.com site may join, because we'll put a link on there to come see the meeting if they want, and listen in and maybe even talk, get involved a little bit. That's all.
Okay, and one more question I have, that is the next week client meeting is the 5:30 and Eastern time.
Yes.
Okay.
So the usual time that we usually meet.
Yeah.
Vijay, did you want to show us? You said you wanted to show us something.
Yeah.
Code?
In this controller, the edit method is not implemented yet. The company's controller.
Actually, there is an edit view. I think what's not happening is, what is this? Is company? Is there a before action at the top that gets the company? If you go to the top of the file.
Okay. Lookup company.
Yeah, so that action is executed before every one of these actions. And so lookup company returns the company object, probably as an instance var.
Yeah, company object, yeah.
And that instance var is now available to the edit view. So there's nothing else for the controller to do. Just get the instance var and pass it on to the view. That's all it's doing. So it's implemented. It's just, you know, a short shell before the view appears.
To authorize the.
Yeah,
but I had to authorize that edit.
Absolutely.
Sorry? Yeah, you just need to do it inside. I didn't authorize the company. It should be good.
Okay. This is the company policy file I wrote for the. This is actually company's control. You mentioned that. Read the file is the company policy. I wrote it. The same thing with the spec also.
You use the spreadsheet or to do this? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, I'm working on this. Just a spec file. I wrote some of the test cases. Tomorrow I'll do some more. Okay.
Cool. Great.
Yeah.
If
I need any help, I will let you know. Excuse me?
There were two things that just pop into my eyes. The first one was in your controller.
Mm-hmm.
You're authorizing agency admin.
Yeah.
That is strange. And that's in the controller side.
Okay.
I think on the controllers you should validate the company itself, not
Okay.
the agency.
But
The
if
agency
I
admin.
need to authorize the agency admin and the company admin, both has the role on that.
What I'm saying is that what I saw written there
Yeah,
was
I have
authorize
doubt that.
space admin underscore AA. So I think that should be something like authorize space at company.
Okay.
And then whatever policy that we need, it should be inside the file. And I don't know. I think I saw something in the policy file, but I don't quite remember now. But yeah. So we should, for example, on the company controller, we should always authorize with a company object.
Okay.
Because in theory, it should be a company object
Okay.
that we should authenticate with.
Yes.
And yeah.
Yeah, spec file I use
So
only company object.
Cool.
Here I have doubt.
Cool. So I'll try to review today the PRs, the outstanding PRs. Oh, I wanted to talk to you about something else. Is Mega coming?
She hasn't been. So I'm gonna ping her, and she was away. There was another period where she disappeared for a while, and I pinged her on Slack, and she said, "Yeah, I've got some life has happened,
Yeah.
and I'll be back in a week." And she was back. So I think probably something like that is happening. I wish she would just let me know.
I'm just asking because that she has a PR there, and
I know.
Up for some time, and I just wanted to understand if it's there. Another thing that I would like to understand as well is the other one. We have 2 PRs there. And the second PR from someone. Let me see if I can open this. Nope, incorrect there.
From Sandhya?
Yep.
The oldest one?
The oldest one.
Yeah. So we talked about that. She's going to make changes consistent with my comments that I entered on that back in August. She's going to rebase against development. It's a pretty old PR. I don't think she's been rebasing. And then when she's ready, she's going to kick it over to me. She said, because I did not see her fix working in my time zone. It was showing me UTC time. But she says it works in her time zone. So she's going to do those changes I mentioned. Then she's going to let me know. I'm going to pull it, confirm it works in my time zone or not. And then we'll take it from there. So that's where we're at. And like I said, she's out until I think sometime week after next is when she'll be back.
Okay, it's not a very important PR. It's not something that's going to block us. So there's no problem there. I think neither of them are. One is from tasks and the other one is for the time zone. So they are not blocking PR. So I think we're good there. I don't have anything else.
Also, you had asked me about Arun's PR 434, issue 434 PR 397. So that is a second version of that PR. And in the first version, I had made some comments, some suggested changes. He's already got those accommodated in that PR. So I looked at it, and everything that I asked for, he's changed. So I'm good with it. I don't know if you are waiting on anything on that, but just to let you know, I'm okay with it.
Okay, I'm working on. He's working on it. I think we're missing there some tests.
Yep.
And yeah, so I reviewed it, and I had a question there in the middle, and he was missing some tests, and he told me that he's working on that. So there's no I'll try to review the PRs that we have there. Oh, another thing. Now that I looked at the PRs, this whip
Mhm.
is expecting a review or not?
No, she put that there because I wanted to do some Git Pong with her. And I told her she didn't need to do a PR for us to do Git Pong, but she did it.
Okay.
But yeah, I asked her this morning if she needed me to review it again before she proceeded, and she said no, she's got what she needs now.
Cool, because I started looking at it and I had a bunch of questions, so I looked at the title and saw it was a whip. I wasn't sure if she was after some review or not on that.
Well, actually, if you want to review it, that'd probably be great. But again, she's only about, I don't know, 40% done with the PR, so
I think it's a little bit rough yet.
it is. It's early.
So there are a bunch of things that I noticed right away, and it looks like it's work in progress. So, for
Yeah.
example,
Mhm.
failing the semaphore because it's using the button in a place that we couldn't use that button there. So
Yeah, like I said, I
why
think this is mostly just a Git Pong mechanism.
Mhm.
Like I told her she didn't need to create a PR, but she did anyway, which is fine. You know, Sam wants people to create whip PRs, and it makes sense. In this case, I think it's not baked enough to spend a lot of time on at this point.
Okay, that's what I thought as well.
Yep.
Okay, so from my side, it's everything. Apparently, Patrick just fell from his chair. So I'm not sure if he's going to come back
Yeah,
in.
you're welcome.
Sorry about that.
Went back. So are you okay?
I, I'm fine. Yeah. Keep saying it's dropping because of authentication issues. I don't know what's going on. But
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
look up.
So from my side, it's everything. I will see you, Patrick, next week. I know.
Yeah,
If
probably.
you need something in the meanwhile, just talk to me. I'll try to find a tool. I think Doodle should work, and I try to put some dates
Okay.
there and share it on the channel, or maybe I create some sort of thingy on the someday I'll put some dates on Slack, and people would just emoticon thumbs up on the dates that they are available.
Okay.
Maybe it should work.
Slack should have a shared calendar. That'll be. I'm sure that's on their story list and their backlog. We'll vote it up.
There's in my previous job we had one integration that allowed you to do that. Allowed you to do voting and stuff like that. So there's an app somewhere that does that for you.
Cool. That's
But
great.
we have a lot of integrations at this point, so
Yep.
cannot
That's true.
handle anymore.
Yep. Enough's enough. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right. Have a good
Thank you.
evening.
So I'll see you guys
Bye.
tomorrow. Bye.
Yep. Take care. Bye now.
Bye.